Nigel, a fine fight back to win 2-1. What was your take on that?
Yeah, we had to. First 30 minutes we were nowhere near, but give Shrewsbury an awful lot of credit. I thought they were excellent. I thought the goal gave them a huge lift after a couple of minutes, if that, and put us on the back foot. But I thought they played very, very well, similar to Cambridge last week. We talk about it there. We've just played the team, one that's bottom last week, and Shrewsbury the second from bottom. Far better than anything we faced last season.
It's a cliche, but it really was a game of two halves, this.
Yeah, I thought we got going a little bit last 10 or 15 minutes of the first half when we changed the shape. We wanted to go 3 from the start today, and we just couldn't quite make it work with the personnel. Jordan wasn't right. He's been suffering with his back all week. Elliott played and he's not right. Macca had to come off. He wasn't right starting today, so we couldn't quite get it. So we had a little a gamble with Stephen Quinn being the spare man, but it's difficult to tell if it worked or not when we give the ball away as much as we did. It's very difficult to judge on the formation from there, but I thought we were a bit lethargic in the first half an hour, but I don't want to take anything away from how good they were.
Let's look at both halves in a bit more detail. Just how much did that early goal after 2 minutes rock you?
It rocked us, but also it gave them huge impetus in the game, and they really grew in confidence. And the biggest plus for us getting in at half time was it was only 1-0, and we had a little 10-15 minutes at the end of the first half which suggested we could get back into the game. But again, I think when we've been 1-0 up away, we say to them, get to the hour mark. If we can get to the hour mark, we didn't let Shrewsbury do that. We got the penalty, we got back into it within 3 minutes. Anybody's game from there.
Yeah, half time. What was said in the dressing room? Because in the second half, your boys came out with a newfound zest.
Yeah, I can tell you certain things that are said, but I can't tell you others, I'm afraid.
Go on, give us the PG stuff.
There wasn't any. I would if I could. It was along the lines of, I think we have to be a little bit better than we were in the previous 45 minutes. And come on, the one thing that we do, especially here at the one call, is we have a go at the opposition in the first 20-30 minutes. We looked lethargic. They didn't. It was a bit... a muggy sort of day, I know, but they were much brighter than us.
Strategy-wise, what was the intention in the second half?
Well, we stuck with the 3 to try and get a little bit of width with the wing-backs, with who do we have out there, Macca, and then we put Keanu out there as well. And then we were sort of saying, well, after the hour mark, we knew we'd have to make changes because we didn't think that 1 or 2 players would last. But it was just try and get a little bit of width and try and get on the ball with the 3 centre-halves.
And the penalty 4 minutes into the second period, converted so well by Lee Gregory, really gave your boys a physical lift.
Gave the whole place a lift, the crowd and everything. I think the longer it goes in, 1-0 at home, crowd stuck with us all the way, especially at half time. And I think they're getting to understand and realise that we're going to have games where teams are going to be a bit better than us, as they were in the first 30 minutes. But it was only 1-0. As soon as you get that goal back, place lifts. And I thought then we were in the ascendancy, and I thought for 20 minutes or so we were very good, up until the chance that they had where Christy Pym has produced a brilliant save.
Yeah, their goalkeeper made a good save prior to that, and then Pym with a point-blank save at the other end.
There were 2 great saves. I thought the one that he saved with his foot down here, their goalkeeper, was a brilliant save. I thought we had a very good shout for a penalty. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a look back on the line just towards the end of the first half. I think that helped us as well and helped the crowd, a little bit of a feeling of injustice as well. But I thought those 2 saves were absolutely pivotal.
And what about the winning goal from Aaron Lewis? The strike, but prior to that, the defence splitting pass from Keanu Bacchus.
Yeah, he's not known for that, I'd have to say. And he struggled at times today, his first game for a few weeks. But better, we asked him to play right wing back for some of it, so a little bit unfair. But, he just turned on it, and that's a wonderful run, pass, finish, everything. Probably of a higher quality. If you saw that goal in the Championship or something, you'd say that's a quality goal today.
Yeah.
So the 2 goals that have won us the last 2 home games have had to be good ones to get us the points.
Yeah, when you talk about quality in key moments, does that winning goal today epitomise that?
Yeah, like Lee Gregory's strike for the winner last week. That's today, and we're going to have to now. We've lost Davis, our main man from last year. We're going to need other people to step up and provide those moments. And in the last couple of weeks, they've done that.
It's got to give your boys a real injection of confidence, if it was needed or not, to come from behind today against Shrewsbury.
Oh, definitely. And a kick up the arse as well, to say that if we not at it in the first 30 minutes or so, teams wherever they are in the league are going to come and do that to us, and they're going to get a lead and they're going to play well against us, and we're going to do well to hang on in there. So start better, don't make mistakes, win your first header. You know, it's a very simple maxims that you're through football: win your first header, win your first tackle, and we didn't do any of that today.
And you managed it well in stoppage time. 8 minutes ultimately, and Shrewsbury were nowhere near Mansfield's goal.
No, a long throw in, which I thought we dealt with. I think when you need your defenders to stand up and deal with it as they did, but also you need your forwards, and I thought Ben Waine was excellent in that last 10-15 minutes, whatever, running into corners, winning us throw-ins, winning us free kicks and so on, and that gives the defenders then a breather to be able to cope with whatever they need to.
And we saw the introduction late on of George Maris for the first time this season.
Yeah, they were coming on, him and Tom, just as we scored the second goal. So then because we thought Will Evans was shattered, we were going to put Aaron Lewis out there. But then obviously when you get the winner, he doesn't have to go anywhere after that. He just has to stand in his position, and for a striker to go left wing back, we've seen Jordan do it, Lucas do it, and everything. Probably sums up the character of the team, but good to get George on at any point today to give him a boost. We've got a friendly, just a training game at Sheffield United on Tuesday, mainly for George, so he'll get hopefully some game time then and start building up again. Any
significant update on the others?
No, just 3 games till the international break, and then after the international break there's a good chance we could have 3 or 4 players back, certainly available, not quite up to speed but available, which will give us a big boost.
What's the overriding takeaway very finally from today?
God, it's a tough league. It really is. From the last 2 weeks, it is a tough league, and we need to get as many points on the board while we can, as early as we can, because there's times this week and last week when we're not going to get the 3 points.
Thank you.
Pleasure.